why not we don't use blockchain technology to tokenize physical gold, make it available in the ledger through a very simple web app. Even my grandma can use it. And that's what we did with Spiral. So we went the extra mile and made it more inclusive to everyone. So it's not just about buying gold online. It's actually 100% physical, and you can actually be 100% sure that it's always there. It's not just about the technology again, although I love technology. I came from a technical background, but it's about the user. It's about the value proposition, about the solution you're providing. This is actually that will help reach out to your user, not the what type of technology you are using.
What's going up, bull runners? Welcome back to the channel. Glad to have you guys here today. We have an amazing video planned for you today. As you've seen right there, Ripple just tweeted out, X'd out, whatever you want to call it, a new video from their actual platform talking about this company here who is tokenizing gold on the XRP ledger. Now, what's really exciting is the RWA, real world assets being tokenized these days. And we're going to be talking about this a little bit more, plus a whole lot of other stuff in today's video.
Before we dive in, please note that the opinions in this video are for informational and educational purposes only and do not constitute financial, legal, or investment advice. All investments, including cryptocurrencies, carry risks and potential losses. Always do your own research and consult a licensed financial advisor. We are not licensed financial advisors, and relying on our content for financial decisions is at your own risk. By watching, you are agreeing that we are not responsible for any losses or damages, and we do not guarantee specific results or outcomes. Some links below may be affiliate links, and we earn commissions, which helps support value-based videos like this. We also hold positions in some discussed cryptocurrencies because we only talk about what we believe in. However, this should not be interpreted as a recommendation for you to do the same. With that being said, let's dive right into the video.
And here we can see Ripple Xing out. Tune into the next Built on XRPL episode to hear Fi Wallets, Eslam, and Bar, and learn how that they are tokenizing real-world assets like physical gold on the XRP ledger and the opportunities for users. I'll go ahead and retweet this now so that way you guys can go check out the video. There is a YouTube video under it. You can watch the full thing. I just wanted to show you that clip from the beginning of the video or the intro, so that way you have an understanding of what that's going on. So it's not just banks transferring money. That's the XRP, but built on the XRP ledger, we have other things coming. We have physical tokenized gold on the ledger. We know that they're working on getting tokenized housing for on XRPL, going to be selling houses through the ledger. So lots of amazing things, real world assets that we've all been talking about. Like what would be a better use case than just hoping it goes up? As far as all of crypto, everyone's always excited about holding it because it's going to go up. But what if there was real world use cases for it and putting an actual house on the XRP ledger on a blockchain so you can track, putting real art on a ledger so that way you can track the provenance? All of this stuff is coming in the future. Very important. So again, like we always talk about, you are early. And if you're new here, my name is Ryan Huggins. I'm a real estate and crypto investor here in Southern California, and I pride myself on bringing you the most relevant information that I can find, so that way it's simple and easy to research for you. I know if you're like most people, you don't have hours and hours a day to spend researching on crypto like we do here at the channel. We bring it to you in a short, condensed manner. So if you are going to be the first millionaire in your family tree, let us know by confirming that by smashing that subscribe button down below. And if you're feeling bullish and you're feeling blessed about this crypto bull run, let me know down in the comments section, comment 777. Let's get ready to run it. All right. Also in today's video, we're going to be jumping over here to X again. Bullish. Bank of America survey reveals that 62% of millennials prefer crypto, as $84 trillion is set to transfer from older generations. Now, as we know, the boomers, they get a lot of hate right now, right? Because you see all the memes of they're holding on to their assets, they're holding on to their house, and they're laughing at the Gen Z, and they're laughing at the millennials because they're all broke and poor while these rich people are just going on vacations. I don't know if you guys have seen the memes, but it's pretty brutal, but it's also pretty realistic. Well, once those people pass away and then the assets start to be passed down through wills and so on and so forth, trusts being passed on to their kids, well, we can see right here, 62% of millennials do prefer crypto. And as I was saying in the beginning of the video, You are early to crypto, and it's very exciting. Now, some of you guys may have been here like myself since 2016, and you don't feel like it's early. You know, you've already been through this 10 years essentially. You've been through 3 bull runs, and you've been holding XRP through several bull runs with zero movement. So I know that it can be frustrating, but remember, we are still super new. We're still super young in the crypto industry, and these up and coming generations are very excited about the potential for themselves, the ease of transferring money back and forth. Also saw this over here on X, really like this. Now, as you guys know, or you may not know, if you've been following the channel for a little while, we've been talking about a blockchain rival to Solana, and that would be Sui, right? So Sui versus Solana. In fact, Nick did a video yesterday. If you've not seen it, it is a really, really great video. He also talked about it about a week ago, top 10 Sui coins under $1 to go check out. Now, if you are new to the channel, or if you've been here for a very long time, but you're not on our newsletter, down in the description below, you can sign up for our free email newsletter, and it talks about coins, the research that we've been doing. In fact, I'll show you. This is our Telegram here. Once you subscribe to the link down below, you can become a member of our Telegram. Nick's always doing research. Myself and Paul and our whole team's always doing research. But you can see right here, this one, and this is not financial advice, just something that we found when we were doing research. But September 30th, he did mention that Sui was sitting at $1.85 to go and do some research on this project. And in reality, this project may go to zero. Who knows? But I can tell you right now, on September 30th, Sui was sitting right here at about $1.82, as you saw there. And today, Sui just broke out of its previous all-time high, which was back here on March 27th of 2024. And are we going to start to get into price discovery mode? Currently sitting at $2.27, which is really exciting. Now, on top of Sui, in that video that I mentioned right here, top 10 coins under $1, Nick is always doing research on these things. And recently he found a project which is really exciting. It's called Sui Cat. And this was back here on October 9th. Sui Cat was sitting at a market cap of $381,000. So a market cap under 400,000. First OG cat coin on Sui under 400K. Now, you all know, if you've been around the meme coin phenomena, we do know that cat coins do very well. Dog coins do very well. Well, this is the first ever cat coin on Sui. Disclaimer, as always, content is pure educational. This is just research information. We're not saying anyone should go out and buy it, because it could go to zero, and it very well may go to zero. And again, this was on October 9th. So let's check the charts. Where are we at right now? So we're on October 12th, whereas October 9th was right here. So basically, this was quad 03. After doing some research, Nick had mentioned it, and now it is currently sitting at quad 078. So it also broke a new high. Its previous high was from 4 days after its launch at quad 06, now surging up to quad 078. And currently the market cap now sitting at $761,000. So this thing is still under $1 million market cap. So who knows what's going to happen here? But what I'm telling you right now is, if you would like to learn about the research we're doing, be on the video newsletter, email newsletter, click that link down in the description below. So getting back over here to X, I saw this post over here because this guy says, yesterday made $110,000 on Sui meme coins. Sui season has just started and many coins skyrocketed 50 to 100x. There's still time to join early and make a decent profit. Here's a list of Sui insiders I'm tracking and everything that you need to know. And I'll go ahead and retweet this as well. And by the way, if you would like to have this content that I'm covering here today, you may be able to do your own research and find it as well. But as a shortcut, if you would like, Win with Ryan on x.com, twitter.com, at Real Win with Ryan. Follow me over here, and you can go ahead and simply find me and find this information. So OX Nobler, Crypto Nobler over here on X. Before we begin, please click the following to retweet, which we did that for him. So Sui is a layer 1 blockchain that offers a highly scalable and efficient infrastructure for decentralized applications. The scalability combined with low transaction fees makes Sui an ideal platform for meme coin and DeFi apps. Sui has quickly become one of the most promising blockchains due to several factors: native USDC integration, launches of the Grayscale Sui Trust, low transaction fees, 0.001 less than or equal to, and a rapid processing, strong community engagement. So that's why I was telling you earlier that this thing could be a very serious competitor against Solana. Now, Solana already has a cult following. It's been huge and it's done a really good job. Sui's relatively new to the playing field, obviously, but it is coming on strong because of its capability. So many people are comparing Sui to Solana in the early days, anticipating significant growth for the newly established chain. Today, meme coin deegans are rushing into the chain to take advantage of the hype while it lasts to find 100x gems before everyone else. So what you're going to want to do, obviously, some meme coin research. Sui tokens are launched on MovePump or directly on DEXs, primarily CETUS. Newer listings are generally better, but Sui meme coins are just starting. It's worth checking tokens listed 5 to 6 days ago, early viral tickers. Check the socials on the coin, of course. Make sure that they're a legit community. And on the tokens page on the DEX screener or move up, find the socials. You can click on them, easy buttons. So for example, going back here to SuiCat on the DEX screener here, dexscreener.com. On the right-hand side right here, you're going to see their website, their Twitter, their Telegram, if you want to go in there and find out more information about them. He goes on to say you can use tweetscout.io to check their Twitter and X profiles to see if any notable accounts, large token influencers, VCs are following them, because obviously if you've got whales behind the movement, it obviously helps make the move bigger. You'll be able to conduct some on-chain research. Visit app.insidex.trade and search using the contract address. Review to make sure there's no safety checks, suspension of activity sections to ensure that there's no major vulnerabilities in the contract. Just verifying that it's not a rug pull. And then lastly, you want to track the smart wallet. So the earlier you identify insiders, people who are buying and selling early and exiting with large profits, the better your trading journey will be. So meme coin plays on Sui are just getting started, but I've already found a few smart traders, and here are the wallets that he mentions. And then by taking their address here, you can just copy and paste any of these addresses. We'll take this one here. We're going to go over to suiscan.xyz, and we'll come up here to the search bar, type in the search, paste it in. And once it pops up the wallet address here, we'll go ahead and click on address, and it pulls up their transactions. Now, what's interesting here, they just sold a junk ton of Hippo 2 days ago and received 42,000 Sui tokens, and then they ended up selling them in 2 different transactions. So that's a good way to track people on the Sui blockchain. Find that. Thank you, Crypto Nobler, for your great thread over here on x.com. And that brings us to our next X post, SEC's sudden and unexpected change. They did the reversal on us, as you saw in the thumbnail there. They did the reversal in Uno. Feels like market manipulation. Initially claimed it wasn't a security, encouraging many to invest in XRP. They got the go-ahead, the clear. Now reverse the stance, declaring it's a security. Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse says SEC is manipulating the market.
The SEC was arguing most vociferously. It was this idea that XRP, the digital asset that Ripple uses in our technology, was a security. And that was really what they cared about. And what the judge ruled is that XRP is not a security. And that's really been a formative case for the industry. So we're going to continue really clamoring and trying to champion the clarity of regulation. And yeah. I'm hopeful that as we see a changing of the guard, we'll see that.
Sorry, just to clarify, though, I mean, was the ruling, though, it did make a distinction between institutional investors and retail investors, did it not?
What it said actually is that just like if you package up real estate or you package up even pork bellies, if you put those into an investment contract, the investment contract is a security.
Gotcha.
But the ruling was very clear that no matter what, XRP in and of itself is not a security.
Brad, do you agree then with, okay, so the reason why in part that President Trump is pro-crypto is because he doesn't want China to be more crypto than the US. Is that actually like a material risk that China would surpass the US in terms of its crypto innovation?
Well, I can't speak to China specifically, but what we are seeing is whether it's the UK, Japan, Singapore, I mean, even the European Union, more than 24 countries have come together to create a framework to provide crypto regulation. They call it MiCA. And what's frustrating as a US company and someone who grew up here in the Midwest, it's frustrating that we as a country can't get that rules, the framework in place. And instead, we have this interminable litigation coming from the SEC that really isn't solving the problem.
So as we see in that video, that was Brad Garlinghouse some time ago talking about how the SEC lost its case. Now the SEC is trying to fight back again, and that is not going to happen. In fact, Ripple has hired one of the former SEC enforcement directors, Andrew Cercine, who worked for 1 year as law clerk at the U.S. Court of Appeals in the Second Circuit. Ripple has good preconditions for cross appeals to the U.S. Court of Appeals for the Second Circuit. And then also, speaking of Trump, like we were talking about over in the last video, Trump announced today, just 2 hours ago, World Liberty Fi token sale goes live on Tuesday morning. Are you buying? Are you bullish on TokenFi? Let me know down in the comments. October 15th, it'll be for sale. This is your chance to help shape the future of finance. Be there on Monday, October 14th at 8 a.m. Eastern Time for an exclusive Spaces to learn more. Join the whitelist today and be ready for Tuesday at World Liberty Financial. And that is from real Donald Trump. That's the actual Donald Trump's Twitter page. So get ready to be defiant. Token sale starts in 2 days and 14 hours. This is on the website. Begin your KYC verification. Select your jurisdiction. Live in the U.S., live outside the U.S. There's no word on what this actually coin is or what it does. So very interesting to see. All right, jumping over here to the charts for XRP, we can see we're holding on by a sliver, currently sitting at 53.92 cents. But we are green. We're green for the day. Let's turn back on the indicators we got going on. So we are still running into this extreme resistance on the 10 exponential moving average, just trading sideways. We need to break through that, run itself up back to the 55 cent level, all the way back up to at least filling in this fair value gap that we have here on the daily chart. You guys know how I talk about fair value gaps, always very, very important. We have one here at 57 cents. Then we even have a little small fair value gap right here at 60 cents. So let's see what is going to be the catalyst to push us up to the upside. Let me know down in the comment section. Are you still bullish? 777 if you're still bullish on XRP. Also, let me know if you've dabbled in any meme coins that you think are exciting. Have you introduced yourself to Sui? Let's go check Sui Cat before we bail out. All right, Sui Cat now has officially broken over $800,000 market cap, so not too shabby, from a 0.004 quad 0.3 to a quad 0.8 in just a couple of days. And speaking of fun in the crypto space, I know a lot of you guys are big into XRP. So on the XRP ledger, obviously CryptoLance, and there's also a link for this down in the description below. You can go down below bullrunners.com/CryptoLand. Let's go check on my game pieces and see how we're doing over here. All right, so I know that I had my land up for rent. Let's check and see. Oh, it's done for the day, which is exciting. We got paid. All right, so what we're going to do now that our piece is active and available again, we're going to click it here, and we're going to click the button, and we're going to put it back to work. So what's great is we're going to end up collecting a net profit of 0.18 crypto. Confirm action, 0.18, and that's on the land. And then let's go over our miner as well. So we got 0.18. We're also going to put this guy to work. So 0.18. We're going to select this guy. We're going to get 0.24. So 0.18 and 0.24. We're going to get 0.42 crypto. So nearly half a crypto for this one. So 4110 times 0.42 gets me $17 on the day just for staking those two card games. So get your CryptoLand game pieces down below. Click that link in the description. We'll see you inside the game.